Hello guys, and welcome to a new build order for low elo players. So this build order is called the Feudal Trash Rush. Yes, you heard that right, it's the Feudal Trash Rush. This is a very old school strategy and it should take your opponent by surprise since he wouldn't expect you to go for it, and even if he sees it, it's so difficult to defend against because all you're making is trash units. And guys, for this build order you must pick the Byzantines because we get minus 25% cost of the pikemen in the skirmishers. So this is why we call it a trash rush, because we will be rushing with skirmishers and spearmen. And you'll see how really funny and strong this build is. Just gonna go start the game. So as usual we do HCCC, we make a house here and a house here. We bring the sheep, so if you don't know, we must find 8 sheep. Find 8 sheep and 2 boars. And if you find it difficult to scout with the sheep, just return them home. If you find it difficult. For the sake of this tutorial, I'll be scouting with 1 sheep. Okay, so in this build order, we want 6 on sheep first, and the way we can tell is by having 7 on 15. So once we have 7 pop, now we have 7 pop, we will set the gather point onto the tree. This is the gather point, or you can click the hotkey for that gather point. It's all good, same thing. Okay, actually I should do this. We keep scouting. We're missing 4 sheep. That's how much we're missing. 4 sheep. Now we're missing just 2. Bring that back. So we will need like thank God we found everything. So we need 4 on wood. So far we have 2. We need the 4th. And notice how I place this structure. I tied it up to the trees. It's attached to the trees. You do not want to have it far. Okay, I'm trying to play as slow as I can, as I possibly can, because I don't want to make it difficult for you guys to follow. So now I'm just gonna pause it here for a second. As you can see, we have 4 on wood. We have 6 here. So the next villager will go to the boar. So I'm gonna use a trick here. I'm gonna click or select the town center and click this gather point, or use the hotkey for it. So the hotkey is written right there. It's F. It could be something else. So I'm just gonna do this, and this villager will go straight to lord that boar. Let's go. We're lording the boar. So let me pause again the video so you guys don't get confused. So this next villager, see this next villager that is queuing up, it's going to go here and it will build 2 houses. I want you guys not to lose your concentration with me, so let's go. Meantime, my scout is just scouting over there. Okay, my scout is going. I'm gonna go like this, scouting. That's how I will be scouting. So I'm building 2 houses. Perfect. And now I will pause again. So the next villager, or the next 2 villagers, will go straight to the berry bushes, and we will build a mill with this one, and this one will join him. But the 3rd one that will be queued will go to the boar. So let's go step by step. I'm just gonna unpause again, and let me delete this one here and put the house right there to form a wall like that. So as you can see, I found the enemy. Great. I'm gonna build a mill like that. I drop the food. See how I'm dropping the food? Because I don't have it, so you have to do this to drop the food. And now, guys, I'm gonna pause again. This next villager will go to hunt the second boar, okay? Or a renew, right there. Okay. Sorry for the detailed explanation. I'm doing this for the sake of everyone, guys. I know that most of you know how to, you know, follow the build and everything, but some players need to step by step, really. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna pause again. So that villager we hunted the boar with, or the renew, is here, and now the next two villagers will, or actually just one will go here because we need a total of 4 on berries. So let's do that. After that, we will focus on the sheep. We'll focus 100% on the sheep until 21 population, or 22. We can do 21 or 22, but 22 population is perfect for now. So now we will focus here on this boar, and once these guys finish on the boar, I'm gonna send them on the sheep. Meantime, we scout the enemy base. Finding the enemy base, or actually the enemy resources. Okay, once these guys finish, they will go there. Notice how I am still sending on the sheep. Notice that. I'm not sending to wood or berries or anything. It's important that you follow the build order as it is here. Okay, so now I'm gonna send this one to this tree, because it's the last one we will be building, and now we will do loom. Research loom if you have your boars far, like here, or very far. You can start with the loom. So now, here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start sending villagers to the wood line, and we need 6 here and 6 here. So what I'm gonna do, that's 5, that's 6, and that's 6, I guess. Yeah, we have 6 per wood line. And these guys, where are they going to that location? I'm gonna send one villager from here to build a barracks, and I can use this villager here to build a house in the wall like that, and I can do the same with this one, a wall. So we start walling at this moment, at this time. Oh, we're stuck here. Okay, very good, so far so good, guys. We have 6 here and we have 6 here. Actually, we're walling with this one, so let's wall with this. Okay, we need this villager here that built the barracks. We will send another one from the food. So I shouldn't have sent the injured one, but it's okay. Archery range. We built 2 archery ranges. Very good. Then the next villagers will go on these trees around the town center, and we must upgrade this one, the double bit axe. Send this one back. Okay. And we must upgrade this. Now we start making skirmishers, spearmen, and houses. Guys, remember to build houses because we will be housed so much. Since we have 3 buildings, you need to be constantly making houses and farms so we can support. See, that's what I was talking about. Getting housed. Keep making skirms and spearmen. Make everything. Don't stop making houses, please. Keep making houses, you don't stop. Then what you want to do, you want to double click your military buildings and send them here. Directly after you start having like 6 or 7 units, you start doing that thing. Okay, we send this back. We send the scout to help as well. And notice I'm still making units from here non-stop. It's important. So now let's attack them. I'm using hotkeys, by the way, to create these units. I'm making both spearmen and skirmishers. If the opponent is walled here, what you can do, you can try to bust into the wall and keep your skirmishers hitting the villagers that are making the wall. Okay, now we want to build blacksmith, and I stopped making houses. I'm gonna pay for that. Yes, exactly. We keep making damage. And notice how my wood is very low. Always low. I'm gonna research the fletching. Keep making the units. We don't stop making units. And the upgrades priority, we don't upgrade these guys, we upgrade just the skirmisher upgrades. We don't upgrade the spearmen upgrades. We keep spamming units. Now guys, notice how much army I have at this point. And look at my population. There is no way for your opponent to have a counter to this units, because if he makes archers, you will counter him with skirmishers. If he makes scouts, you will counter him with the spearmen. So it's really a loss for him. And notice how I keep making units. I don't stop making units. If you stop making units, it's like you're asking to lose the game. So you do not want to stop for a second. We have cheap units, so we want to abuse every second. Every little seconds. Only now I can start sending to gold at 16, 17 minutes. Can do that. Notice how I keep making units. We're not stopping to make units here. Now we have a good number of skirmishers, so we can start one-shotting these villagers. Or never. Okay. Guys, don't... It's fine. So I'm gonna pause the video right here, guys. If you can't get inside your opponent's base and you feel like you're not doing good damage, you wanna build a market. You want to build a market. Around that time you start like seeing that your strategy is not doing damage, and that usually goes to the fact that you either made mistakes in this build order, or you didn't keep making army. So keep that in mind. If you struggle, build a market and try to go up to Castle Age. I will try to do that now, although it's not necessary, but I will do it. I will do it either way. And the reason for we make a market is to sell the stone plus wood so we can go up. So I'm gonna make a market here. That doesn't mean that I will stop making army, because we need to make army, especially if we're inside his base. There's no reason to stop making army if you're inside his base. If you're not inside his base, yes. Now I'm gonna click up. I didn't even have to sell or buy anything, but I was just trying to make a point here. A market is always good to balance economy, to sell resources to go up faster. Okay, keep making. Look how much units we have. It's really ridiculous. Ah, okay, we can go there. It's beautiful. But I will do something. Notice how I'm making army. I am moving around, but I'm still using hotkeys to make army. I do not stop. At this point, you can upgrade the pikeman upgrades if we see that he's making knights or anything, knights or scouts or whatever. So, okay, let's just go back. We can even add another barracks if necessary, or an archery range, depending on the situation. If he's making stable units, you add barrack structures. If he's making archery range units, you add archery range units. That's how it works. Yeah, I'm not gonna upgrade this yet because I need to upgrade the fletching. Fletching is the biggest here, and I'm gonna buy some wood so I can upgrade this. It's kind of expensive. It's an expensive upgrade. I will sell food and upgrade this guy, the pikeman. Only now we can think of upgrading this guy or this guy, one of these, or actually this one. This would be better against knights and against arrows if we decide to go rams, but actually we don't need rams, to be honest. We can win this game without rams, unless he builds like a castle or town centers everywhere. Look at the army. I have like over 50 army now. I'm literally unstoppable. And the spam, you do not want to stop spamming, because the moment you keep spamming like this, he will have, you keep like reducing his chances of winning the game. The more spam you have, the more chance. Even look at this population, it's 100. Like, when we get this armor, we can dive him under town center without problems. So notice what I'm gonna do here. Just gonna buy this, I'm gonna upgrade. Once I get this upgrade, I'm just gonna dive his town center here and basically idle hit forever. Like, if you're playing against someone that is this bad, you will certainly like annoy him. So I'm gonna sit here under this town center, although the upgrade isn't finished yet. I do not take any damage whatsoever. Oh, I didn't die, okay. Now that we have the armor, it's looking good. Don't stop spamming. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm not gonna keep doing anything unless you want to like go forward with villagers like this, make a siege here and make siege units and end him. Because at this point he has nothing to do. I just want to show you here a little tip. There is ballistics. This upgrade will make your units not miss arrows. So when the skirmishers are firing arrows or town center, they do not miss. That's the point of making the university and researching ballistics. So guys, I hope this was helpful to you, and happy gaming. Have a nice one.